Your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? Let's get with the people, man. How's y'all doing on this Thinking Thursday, man? You know what I'm saying? They say Thinking Thursday. What you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it, man. Thinkers Thursday, man. But before we do that, we good people like hee ha ha, Ken in the pen, all my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Let's get through them disclaimers. Swing that finger, young man. Real Wide INC, Real Wide Incorporated, Real Wide. They say what that mean, bro. Hey, it mean everybody, bro. Everybody included. And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head up, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Keep the head up, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to get through it to get to it. Let's get through these disclaimers. A good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage, drug sellers, alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sippers. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, me, man, I don't promote shh. They say what, bro, I don't promote shh. All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing, do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. We don't know how much of it we got, man. But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced, no, man. A good brother like myself, man. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. No, man. Good brother like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people. No, man. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. They was talking to me. I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, that joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. What you say, Fred? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? All right, check it out. Psst, psst, psst. Come mess with a brother one time, man. Man, what's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this Thinkers Thursday? You say Thinkers Thursday? What you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it. And you say, hey, let's shout out all the loose bitches with a stiff wig. Him, lace front. Yeah, they say, why do you fuck with it like that? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is, right? Yeah, I'm talking about, they say Thinkers Thursday, man. Yeah, Thinkers Thursday, bro. They say, bro, what is you talking about? Just that right there, Thinkers Thursday, bro. I keep telling you, man, you're going to get as far as you could think. Point blank, period, bro. You're going to get as far as you could think. And a lot of us be playing with our thoughts, bro. Just us as people, we play too motherfucking much, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. Just us as people, we fuck with you just because, folks. We just do, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We just gonna question some shit just because we that way. Why? Why I got, you know what I'm talking about? Just some shit that don't even make no sense, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Think it's Thursday. You better think. You know what I'm talking about? Cause a lot. Let me tell you what happened when I didn't think. I went to jail. Every time I wasn't thinking this shit, bro, I went to jail. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I went to jail, folks. When I didn't have my best thoughts, put my best thinking foot forward and shit, bro, I went to jail. And this is what we don't get because us as people, we live this world like you got to do what I say. We live this world like you got to, I can question you. I got to know why you do something. You know what I'm talking about? Why? And that's what's wrong with us thinkers. I told you, you got to think for yourself, bro. But most of us don't do that, bro. We think for other people. You know what I'm talking about? We wondering, we sitting around this motherfucker wondering why this motherfucker doing something. You know what I'm talking about? This is the shit we do. We will walk in a motherfucking supermarket, bro, with that motherfucking customers first shit, bro. We'll come up in, we'll walk up in the store talking about I'm spending my money like your money is single-handedly, your money is single-handedly keeping Albertsons going, bro. Everybody up in there spending their money. But for some reason, this is how we do as people. We act like our money is more important than yours. So we gonna take advantage of you with our money because I'm up in the store spending my money. Like everybody else ain't. But I done made my money more important than your money. So since I'm spending my money, you gotta do what I say, even though you spending your money. Some straight out of the comic book, bro. And that's our problem. Yeah, that's our problem. Just as people, bro. We don't know how to leave well enough alone. We don't. We be the ones that be playing with God, bro. I'm not bullshitting with you. We will pray. I've been telling y'all this for 5 years. We will pray for something just to complain about it later. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you. We will complain about something. We will pray for something just to complain about it later. Because you can't never satisfy us. Because we too motherfucking important. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't gonna never be satisfied. as people, that's one of our biggest motherfucking Thinker Thursday. That's one of our motherfucking biggest problems, bro. We don't know how to leave well enough alone. Yeah, we don't know how to leave well enough alone. We'll keep on and keep on. You know what I'm talking about? We'll keep on and keep on. And we'll keep on with some shit, and the shit that we'll keep on with, you can't tell us that we ain't right just because this is the way we feel. We don't know how to leave well enough alone. So we'll keep on bothering you till you get tired of us bothering you. And we'll still be trying to prove a point when all we gotta do is just kick on back. We not though. We gonna find a reason to fuck with you. We gonna find a reason to fuck with you, bruh. Thinkers, motherfucking Thinkers Thursday, bruh. They say, bruh, why? I just seen some motherfucker. They say, bruh, where? Thinkers Thursday, bruh. You gonna have to use your own brain. You gonna have to think for yourself and stop thinking for other people, bruh. You gotta start coming up with conclusions for yourself. You get what I'm saying? You gotta stop wondering. You gotta stop making everybody else your issue, bruh. Cause everybody else just living their life. Do you get what I'm saying? Everybody else just living their life, bruh. But we'll come around this motherfucker, and we gotta know why you doing something. We gotta tell you not to do something. We gotta tell you don't park there. We just play too much as people. Thinkers Thursday. You gonna get as far as you can think. You know what I'm talking about? And if you one of them just because motherfuckers, you gonna have a long. If you one of them motherfuckers that need to know everything, if you need to know why somebody else doing something, you gonna have a long life, folks. Thinkers Thursday. You gotta think for yourself, bro. It ain't about wondering why this person doing this and you looking at this person and they not supposed to be doing that. We play too much with that shit, bro. We always trying to monitor somebody else. And Thinkers Thursday, bro. Think for yourself. We always trying to play God with somebody else. You know what I'm talking about? And we do bullshit, bro. We'll sit here, nigga, we won't even have a car. Do you get what I'm saying? And we'll be complaining about somebody parking in our parking space. And we ain't even got a car, bro. Just some leverage shit. This is some bullshit, bro. Just some bullshit. Thinkers Thursday. Trying to control shit, just being an asshole, just out here, just being difficult, bro, for whatever reason. We just want to control something. We got leverage. Thinkers Thursday, bro. You better, you gonna get as far as you can think, nigga. We go sit around here and play, bro, because I get tired of talking to people. I ain't bullshitting with you, and y'all might get tired of me. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something about Brett. The only problem I ever have is I ain't got enough money that I want. That's the only problem I ever have, Brett. I'm never gonna have no problem where I'm watching something wrong or I'm never going to have that problem, Brett. Never. You know what I'm talking about? Because of the way I think. Do you get what I'm saying? Only problem I'm ever gonna have, Brett. I might not have enough money to buy something. That's the only problem I'm ever gonna have. If I got a problem. Firepower. You get what I'm saying? That's the only problem I'm ever gonna have. I might not have enough money. But other than that, I'm not gonna have all them other problems. I'm not even gonna create them other problems for myself, bro. I'm not gonna worry about what you doing. I'm not gonna wonder what you do. I'm not gonna wonder, but I'm not worried about none of that shit, folks. None of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Only problem I'm ever gonna have is I might not have enough money. That's it, bro. You get what I'm saying? All the rest of that shit, I got it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I got common sense, nigga. I'm not jealous hearted. I'm not spiteful hearted, nigga. What you do don't bother me, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? What they doing over there, it don't bother me, bro. I don't give a fuck about what they doing over there, bro. But us as people, Thinkers Thursday. We got to control what they doing over there. You know what I'm talking about? So even though they over there minding their business, I got to sit over here somehow and find a problem with what they doing over there. Because I'm not at peace myself. And when you ain't at peace yourself, bro, you could be in heaven. You still gonna complain, folks. Because it's the way you think. Your mind won't allow you just to calm the fuck down and sit down somewhere, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Thinkers Thursday. Your mind won't allow you to do that, bro. Your mind got to know why everybody else doing something. Your mind has to find... we just crazy with that shit, bro. Ever since I've been alive, that shit been going on, bro. No matter what it is, bro. I've been watching this since I was a fucking kid, bro. I've been watching motherfuckers pray for shit that they complain about 3 minutes later, bro. I've been watching this shit my whole life. My whole life, bro. From niggas with toys, from motherfuckers with furniture, TV, cars, you know what I'm talking about? I've been watching this shit my whole life. Thinkers Thursday, bro. The way you think, bro, is gonna be determined on how far you fucking get. It's gonna be determined on the relationships you have with other people, how you think, bro. Because somehow we think we run the world. We think our complaint is valid. We think just because we got a problem with something, you're supposed to care about it. We act like just because we have a problem with something like that's valid, like it's a valid problem. You feel me? And if you know anything about us, we just gonna find the next problem, bro. Because that's what we all, that's the only thing we looking for. We looking for the next thing to be upset about. Because we don't know how to be happy. I ain't bullshitting with you. We don't know how to be happy. We gonna be, you is always gonna be your biggest problem. It ain't gonna be nobody else, bro. It's gonna be you. On some real shit. Thinkers Thursday. And most of us, we don't think. We just think about other people. That's why we always making irrational ass irrational ass. That's why we just always doing some shit, bro. We doing some shit because we was mad at the time. And notice how we always mad. We always mad, bro, because we don't give ourselves time to be happy. We don't. The first thing we do, we wake up talking about what we don't like, bro. Do you know how draining it is to be around a motherfucker, bro, that you just always gotta, man, that shit is draining, folks. That shit is draining, folks. You know what I'm talking about? We grown. Why do I gotta babysit you? If we all in the same motherfucking place, why do you, like, that shit just draining, folks. It is. Conversation draining, bro. It's draining. Because most of us is ungrateful. Thinkers Thursday. Most of us is ungrateful, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. Yeah, most people, bro, are ungrateful. That's why motherfuckers just ain't never happy. That's why motherfucker always got another complaint. That's why motherfucker always telling you about something they don't like. That's why motherfucker always finding a problem. Thinkers Thursday is the way you think. You get what I'm saying? If you a negative motherfucker, bro, everywhere you go is gonna be a negative surrounding. Because you're the negative force driving that. But we don't get that. We gon' I swear to God, bro, we gonna act like it's everybody else. But it's us. It's us. And that's why Thinkers Thursday. That's why we run around here and use guilt trip to try to make you feel some kind of way about us. But it's really us. You know what I'm talking about? But we gonna use a guilt trip to make you feel like it's you too. Thinkers Thursday, man. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna keep on causing the problems that I have, and but I'm causing the problems that I have. I don't really have no problem. You know what I'm talking about? I'm causing this shit. Because this is what we do as people. We'll keep creating a problem for ourselves and then complain about it like it's a normal problem. Like we didn't just create this shit. Like there really is no problem. We play too much, bro. As grown people. Thinkers Thursday. You're going to get as far as you think. So keep thinking in other people if you want to. You keep walking around this motherfucker playing God, coming and talking about, I wonder why they do this, or you trying to get somebody to stop doing something. Because we just play too much, and this is the shit we do, bro. Just like I said, we'll all be in the supermarket spending our money. But I'm going to tell you, I'm in here spending my money. And once I say that, my money then became more important than everybody else in here who's spending the same amount of money, or maybe more than me. Because I'm going to make my money the most important. I'm going to tell you what you got to do about me spending my money. Then when the people in Albertsons tell you, check this out, sir, ma'am. Fuck your money. We don't even want your money. Get away from here. Then you're going to be acting like these people got to take your money. Then you're going to be sitting there like we just play too much, bro, because we're trying to tell you something. We're trying to be in control of you. We will walk in a fucking supermarket, bro, where a motherfucker has been working there 30 years, for 30 years, 35 years, bro, and we will try to repeat their policies to them. You get what I'm saying? We'll try to, we going somewhere telling you what you can and you can't do. Because this is the person we is today. Combative. You know what I'm talking about? This is the person we is today. We walk around with an arrogance. Like you can't tell us what to do and we just don't make no sense, folks. Thinkers Thursday. But you keep doing that, Brett, and you gonna get exactly what that shit bring. Keep walking around with no understanding. And see if a motherfucker gonna understand you. Because this is the part we don't get. We don't understand the energy that we is. We don't understand the shit that we do. We think that we just supposed to be able, like I said, we think we supposed to be able to treat you any kind of way. We think we supposed to be able to be rude to you. We think we supposed to do anything. Then the moment you get back at us, we gonna start crying. We gonna act like you did something wrong then. We gonna tell you we ain't even did nothing. You shouldn't be talking to us like that. After we been here for a whole hour talking to you like that. Thinkers Thursday, bro. We just big ass kids. That's it, folks. We big ass kids. And you gonna cry if you don't get your way. You gonna try to act like you ain't did nothing when you don't get your way. You gonna act like everybody fucking with you when you don't get your way. When really you fucking with everybody. Do you realize that? From school, jail, workplace, do you realize it's you that's fucking with people? Do you realize nobody has ever came and fucked with you? It's you wondering why somebody doing something. It's you complaining about somebody at work. It's you bothering somebody else from watching them. Do you realize that? Do you realize nobody has ever came up to you and fucked with you? Ain't nobody even really tripping off you. It's you bothering everybody else. We don't never trip off that though. We gonna sit right there and tell you every problem that we got with everybody else. When that's the problem. Because we just don't know how to leave people alone. We'll sit there and watch you until you irritate us. Do you get what I'm saying? We'll be in the house. And we'll just look out our window and we looking at you. And we just collecting everything I don't like about you. But once again, we fucking with you. Thinkers Thursday. Something straight out of comic book, bro. We play too much. You know what I'm talking about? Think for yourself. Don't think for other people. Because it ain't none of your business why somebody doing something. They doing whatever they doing with the time God gave them on earth, bro. And in the long story short, bro, we're always trying to tell somebody else what they can and they can't do. While we're trying to tell somebody they can't tell us nothing. But we're always trying to tell somebody else something. Always. We're always trying to tell somebody what they can and what they can't do. Because we walk around, I think they just got too many shows on TV and shit that y'all be watching now. I do. And we be walking around with the confidence of some shit we just seen somewhere and we're ready to argue somebody with that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because these the people we have become now. Do you get what I'm saying? We not looking for peace, bruh. Thinkers Thursday, folks. You only gonna get as far as you can think, bruh. You gonna have to create a master plan for yourself, bruh. You not like what kind of master plan do you think you gonna be able to create for yourself when you sitting around this motherfucker and your whole concern is other people? Where's you gonna get yourself? You know what I'm talking about? Where's you gonna get? You're not God. Neither one of us is God. We don't have the right to tell nobody else nothing, whether we gotta think we got a point or nothing. Because our point always gonna be us. What I shouldn't have to do. Somehow the world ain't never been fair. But when it comes to us, we gonna make sure that the world is fair with us. You know what I'm talking about? This is what we gonna do. We gonna tell you what's fair. We gonna tell you what you should have did. We hella funny, bro. Because we like to play God. Thinkers Thursday. Like I said, we'll walk into a corner store, nigga. Corner store, I have a coffee for $10. And we'll tell them that they coffee shouldn't be $10, even though this they store. We'll tell these motherfuckers what they can sell their shit for. Because down the street, the coffee only $5. So we'll actually walk in the store and try to argue these people about their prices. Because where we done seen something somewhere else at. Imagine if you're selling dope. I don't promote no drug usage. And nigga come down there and say he want a dub. You serve him a dub and the nigga say the ones over somewhere else is way bigger than these. What you gonna tell that nigga? And get your ass over there and go get him. You ain't gotta come over here talking about my dub. I don't even know why you over here talking about my dub. You know what I'm talking about? You should have went back to where they way bigger at. You know what I'm talking about? Thinkers Thursday, and I'm just gonna leave y'all with this one, bro, because we play too much. We play too much, bro. It's just like the car accident shit. A broke motherfucker, the first thing they try to do is stop the doctors in them from getting some money. This is the first thing a broke minded motherfuckers. The first thing when a motherfucker get hit, the first thing they start talking about dead broke is they don't want to give the doctors and the chiropractors any money. Because they not the one that got into the accident. This is the shit we say out our mouth. Go represent yourself then. Is what I'll tell you. They're not the ones that got in the accident. So go represent yourself. Who's better to represent yourself than you? We play too much, bruh. We try to use everything as leverage, if you get what I'm saying. Just like I told you, bruh, don't go to the doctors or the chiropractors. Don't go to them motherfuckers once and see what kind of case you got. Because you dumb motherfuckers, you got to go prove that you hurt. Do you get what I'm saying? So by you going to them doctors and them chiropractors, I told you, bruh, I done been in like 2 or 3 accidents, right? 2 of them I had, somebody was in the car with me. What was the first thing they said? I ain't finna go there. Guess how much money they got? When they was unhappy about the money they got, they start complaining. When all you had to do was go to the doctors and the chiropractor like the people told you to. But you trying to cut somebody else about the money when you ain't even got none. You trying to stop somebody from getting some money that got more money than you right now. Thinkers Thursday. Broke people think broke. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. Broke people think broke. Thinkers Thursday, bro. Because instead of us just playing the game how it come, instead of us being even, bro, we not, folks. Thinkers Thursday. We gonna come thinking for you. We gonna come telling you what's not right, what's fair. We just gonna come tell you the way we think, and we act like you supposed to go along with the way we think. That's why y'all just get on my nerves now, bro. We ain't nothing but big ass kids. That's why you can't even, the motherfucker can't disagree with you without you getting mad. You get what I'm saying? You gonna be just a whole bunch of kid ass shit, bro. Because the motherfucker don't, everybody is their own person, folks. They is. And a lot of us don't think right. You might think you do, but we just don't, bro. A lot of us thinking shit starting. You know what I'm talking about? That's why everywhere we go, it's some shit started. It's impossible, Thinkers Thursday, for you to always be in some shit and it's not your fault. That's impossible, folks. Do you get what I'm saying? You the common denominator. That's the way you think. That's the way you see things. Because we be so insecure and shit. We be so fucked up in our head, folks, that everywhere we go, we make ourselves the most important person. Do you get what I'm saying? So we gonna go into a party and the first thing we gonna identify is who fucking with us in the party. We go to the the supermarket. The first thing we gonna identify is who looking at us, who like. We always gonna make ourselves the most important motherfucker. And when you do that, everybody's always hating on you for whatever reason. Thinkers Thursday, bro. We don't think. We thinking mess. We thinking stupid. We thinking argument. We thinking difficult. You know what I'm talking about? We just got to be difficult, bro. And we act like as grown people, other grown people want to deal with our, man, we something straight out of comic book, bro. Shit ain't nothing but shit child's play, folks. That's all that shit is child's play. Thinkers Thursday. And I'm telling you, man, my whole life. You know what I'm talking about? And bro going through bullshit right now, bro. My whole life, nigga, I'm still, nigga, no matter how fucked up I am, no matter how good I'm doing, bro, I'm staying the same, bro. I'm gonna keep my same thoughts, bro. I'm gonna keep my, like, just the way I am, bro. I ain't coming around this much. I don't give a fuck about you. And this is how you know y'all be lying. If you didn't give a fuck about people, shit wouldn't even bother you. You get what I'm saying? This is how I know we be lying. We always talking about what we ain't tripping off on while we tripping them. You get what I'm saying? We always talking about who we ain't worried about while we worried about them. Do you get what I'm saying? And the bottom line is we just don't, we've been getting away with the way we act for so long that we think there is nothing wrong with it. You get what I'm saying? That's why I can't disagree with you without you getting mad. That's why I gotta agree with you or you gonna catch some kind of attitude somewhere. That's how you can't take no criticism. You can't tell a motherfucker that this is how you know if you a child or not. When you do something wrong and somebody come tell you did something wrong and you get offended. You say some shit like you supposed to be on my side. This is how you know if you still think like a child. Where if a nigga don't agree with you, we can no longer have a conversation. Y'all something straight out of the comic book, bro. You don't do nothing but stunt your growth. The longer y'all do that, you just make the world smaller for yourself. Y'all don't get that, bro. You think somebody gonna want to come fuck with you when all you do is, like, there's always something. And you think somebody is gonna come somewhere to fuck with you. When we could go fuck with all these people and it just be cool, but we gonna come fuck with you and know it's something straight out of comic book, bro. We don't look in the mirror enough. You know what I'm talking about? We look through the magnifying glass too much. We don't look in that mirror enough. You know what I'm talking about? We don't. We don't look in the mirror enough. You know what I'm talking about? And by me just being who I am, right, I get on the niggas' nerves. You know what I'm talking about? Just because I am. I get on the motherfuckers' nerves, bro. Just because I am. I'm telling you. Because these motherfuckers want you to be doing the same bitch ass shit that they doing. So when you, like, bro, that's just some hoe shit. They can say you did it too. Man, you say I'm doing, you doing the same thing. You know what I'm talking about? Now when you not doing none of that shit, they gonna try to make you do the same shit with their mouth, bro. You be doing the same. No, I don't. No, I don't. You know I don't. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm gonna sit here and try to make you do the same thing as I did with my mouth. You'll never be able to make me do anything with your mouth. You'll never be able to make me fake with your mouth. You'll just be running your motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Thinkers Thursday, bruh. Just look at the landscape of the world, nigga. I ain't even talking about the kids. Y'all talking about the music is bad for the kids. This computer is bad for the grown-ups. This computer is bad for the nobodies. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas should start a motorcycle gang called the Nobodies. You know what I'm talking about? Have one of them things like this on the back of your jacket. We got just the circle and the thing through it. And Nobodies, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? National Nobody Day looking ass nigga. Y'all some straight out of comic book, folks. You feel me? But just real people is just real people, bruh. These motherfuckers is so fake, bruh. Motherfuckers know that they fake, so they gotta try to make you fake. They gotta try to talk about you or something. And just notice this is the one that kills everybody. They talking about all that stuff, I bet. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I still get to live baby cuz badass life. You know what I'm talking about? Have you known the shit baby cuz have done? You know what I'm talking about? Have you not? I still get to live baby cuz badass life, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all care about what people say because y'all respect these nerds, bruh. These niggas ain't shit to me, bruh. I don't. Y'all care about these niggas, bruh, because y'all looking for their validation. Y'all looking for these niggas' approval, bruh. Which one of you niggas can approve, baby? Cuz you niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. See, baby, cuz one of them niggas that took his legend into his own hands. You like it or love it. You love it or hate it, whichever one you want. Baby, cuz one of them niggas that took his legend into his own hand. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna mold my own legacy around this motherfucker, nigga. And just like my daughter said, they don't like you when you sure yourself. They don't. They don't like you when you sure yourself, folks. They need you to humble yourself for whatever reason. You know what I'm talking about? You need to pipe it down. Because you think you all that. You know what I'm talking about? Only miserable motherfuckers say shit like that. Because everybody else that believe in themselves think they all that. Everybody else who believe in themselves, they like that shit that God gave them. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't running around here trying to get operations and alter their appearance and all that old shit, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Thinkers Thursday, folks. You only gonna get as far as you could think. And if you think you gonna get far blaming other people for what you is, think again. Think again. It's like we crazy in this day and age, bro. We act like everything goes by our attitude. And we so childish and ungrateful. And these days right here, we don't even know when we won. You know what I'm talking about? We don't even know when we won. Remind me of myself, baby, cuz who remember when we R.I.P. Big Moose. When Big Moose had them fake hundreds. You know what I'm talking about? We went over there to I don't know where we went, man. I wanna say it was 83rd. Around the corner from the burnout. But I handed that nigga a fake 100, man. That nigga gave me 9 sacks. But I said give me 13 for 100. Now, I don't know why when that nigga handed me them 9 sacks, I just didn't get up out of there. Because I wanted my 13. That nigga came back. He said, hey, man, this ain't real. Give me my weed back, nigga. We don't be doing that shit over here. Gig was up. Gave him his weed back. Jump back in the deuce and a quarter. You know what I'm talking about? I said, baby, cuz, why did you say? Because I had already won. Nigga gave me 9 sacks. The money was fake. But I'm still sitting there waiting for my other sacks like this is a real 100. You gotta know when you won sometime, bro. Because if you don't, bro, you just gonna be if you don't know when you won, you're gonna be the reason why you lost. Because it's us. It's the way we think, folks. I'm not bullshitting with you. Thinker Thursday, bro. You're gonna have to think what's best for you, bro. Stop thinking in other people, folks. Stop looking at somebody wondering why they did something, bro. Stop. Hey, we hella boozy, bro. We hella boozy. You ain't even gotta, all you gotta do is do what you gonna do. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't gotta make sense to nobody else. All you gotta do is what you gonna do. That's it. That's all you can do. You know what I'm talking about? Thinkers Thursday. So it ain't no reason, man, do you, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, do you. But Thinkers Thursday, bruh. You gonna get as far as you could think, bruh. And so if you gonna get as far as you could think, how far do you think you gonna get thinking about other people, man? You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you can prevent forest fires, man. And with them right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.